This man looks like any other tourist, on a ferry taking in the sights of Istanbul. But Yörük Isik is actually observing the ships. Roughly 50,000 pass through the Bosphorus each year. Nothing special for most observers, but for him, each ship tells a story.
For example, freight ships like this one often travel to the Crimean Peninsula that Russia has annexed. I'm interested in what's going on. Are they really headed where they say they are? Do they really have the cargo they say they have?
The Bosphorus is one of the most important straits in the world, connecting the Black Sea with the Mediterranean. Its 30 kilometers have always played an important role in the push and pull between the world's great powers.
Access to the Black Sea is important to NATO, and it's also important for Russia to have access to the west, to the Aegean and Mediterranean Sea.
Just a few days later, Isik shows us an example. When tensions last rose between Russia and Ukraine, Russian warships passed through the Bosphorus on their way to the Black Sea. He then discovered a cargo ship that he believes was transporting NATO military equipment to a Romanian port in the Black Sea. When he returns home, he rushes to post his discoveries and photos on Twitter. There is a whole community of spotters around the world. What they point out can be quite sensational at times.
The fact that Russia was planning to intervene in the Syrian conflict first became clear from the increased number of naval ships in the Bosphorus. I was able to record just how they were equipped on deck. Apart from the Russian naval ships, there were also civilian cargo ships. We were able to prove they were transporting weapons to Syria.
Apart from arms smuggling, Isik, who runs his own consultancy analysing maritime activity, has also observed shipments of illegal waste or animals being transported in inhumane conditions. He says it's not spying, because the information is freely accessible. He's also not scared of getting into trouble, at least not yet.
Turkey is going through a difficult phase when it comes to freedom of opinion. I share my observations openly on Twitter, but I try to refrain from making any political judgment.
Of course, his apartment also has a view across the Bosphorus, and he stays in touch with other spotters 24/7.
We don't have to warn each other in advance. If a ship sets sail somewhere, I know roughly when it should arrive here. I know how fast the different models travel.
And so, from his perch, Yörük Isik will surely be watching the next time history unfolds at his doorstep.